today's sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Garnett. Reed with the block. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. And there's the drive. And finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead,
And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And here's Edwards. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Garnett. Makes it off the glass.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever. And that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And Edwards slams it in.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
Left side, Edwards. Here's Garnett. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Edwards with it. Now Garnett defending. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Reed. That's a 2 from Randall.
Well, you just enjoy watching Garnett be the aggressor on defense. A tall, wily guy who forces you to take tough shots. Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. To the paint. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Inside, Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
And Edwards drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Conley, and he converts the layup.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Gugliotta. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Edwards.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Back to McDaniel. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Timberwolves have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He throw good, Garnett.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 6. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Edwards drawing the double team. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Minnesota with the ball. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Cassell. It's a pick by Love. Here's the floater. Cassell gets the bucket.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
Towns for 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Back to Edwards. Can't connect from short range. Minnesota in the lead. Outside, Towns. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Randall outside. From deep. Here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Out to the right wing. Love looking around. Here's Towns. That ball finishes by Love. Towns has got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Over to the left wing. And it's West missing. Now the Timberwolves with it. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Back to Edwards. To the middle. Edwards making a statement.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Love outside. Back to West. Over Edwards. West misses. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That puts them in the lead. 6 points for Jaden McDaniel.
Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
Picked by Randall. McDaniels outside. Randall right side. And Randall throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Substitution on court.
Minnesota in the lead. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Some solid defense from Butler. So it's the Timberwolves now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Garnett, the screen. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. A minute 20 left here in the second. Oh, here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Pass to Zerbiak. Down low. Edwards inside. Here's Zerbiak. Over by Conley. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Edwards. Reed with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Buries it from 3-point range.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Pass to Garnett. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. It's stolen by Garnett. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and he commits the intentional foul. The Timberwolves have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and Zerbiak loves shooting the ball. All he needs is a little daylight, and he is ready to fire.
Minnesota leading by 3. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Over Butler. And it comes off the front of the rim. Pass to Zerbiak. Here's Garnett. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Minnesota on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now Edwards. Pass to Zerbiak. Back to Edwards. Gobert with the block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Back to Garnett. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Zerbiak, no block. Timberwolves leading by 3. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Guys, back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks. Outside Butler. Pass to Zerbiak. To the middle. Here's Garnett. Yep, that one goes. Garnett's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Timberwolves. Conley gets the bucket.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
And Garnett misses. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. 3-point lead. Pass to Edwards. Over Edwards. Edwards can't hit. Towards the Timberwolves now. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Butler feeling out of it. To the inside. Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Kicks it out to Garnett for the tie. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Back to Edwards. McDaniels outside. And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards with it. He's got 8. Pass to Garnett. Back to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Edwards slashing in. Another shot. And Garnett puts it in. Garnett's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, you can see this guy's work ethic. He just refuses to give up on that possession, and he gets rewarded for it.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Edwards. Back to Garnett. Garnett just attacking the rim.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
Edwards' shot is good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Inside. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. To the paint. Some solid defense from Butler. Timberwolves trail by 3. 19 seconds left to play here in the third.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
To the left side wing. Stolen by Reed. Here's McDaniels. And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to Randall. Down low. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reed. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Here's Cassell. And Towns throws it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Towns, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
And finished off by McDaniel.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
5 on the clock. There's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Nice read from the big guy. Love his teammates appreciate that selfless attitude. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Ah, they're going for the throat. It's Edwards on the wing. Reed, and he jams it in.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be. And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Here's Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Reed with the rebound. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea just give themselves a little bit of a break.
He drills the three.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Here's Towns. And there's the dunk.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
With the drive. And he gets that one to go.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Now Love. Here's Wiggins. Stolen by McDaniel. Now Edwards. Jacks up a three. It's off target. Timberwolves trail by 12. Wiggins. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for Minnesota. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Now it's Reed. DiVincenzo rips it down with two hands.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Clock at 6. Love. And get the three. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke,